Today I've got 9 men's fragrances for under $50 that I believe are worth the money. Now all of this is based off of US pricing based on what I can find online. Now first on our list, a fragrance that's very dear to me, and that's Nicos Sculpture EDT. This is the original version of Bond No. 9 Lafayette Street. Basically, it's so good, Bond No. 9 looked at a fragrance from 1995 and said, hey, we should recreate that and charge a whole lot more for it. Now, I unfortunately made a video about this fragrance. It went very viral and sold out pretty much everywhere online. But there are still some places that you can find it. And it's priced for around $30, but full retail is $60. The scent profile is this masculine citrus white floral. Now, don't let white floral turn you off, guys, because it feels very clean and masculine. To me, it feels like a European summer. I mean, that's probably the best way that I can describe it to you guys. Performance on this fragrance is okay. You might get around 4 to 5 hours with some heavy spraying, but the scent profile makes up for that performance so greatly. Second on our list, it's an inspiration of Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill, a very popular fragrance, and this is Reef by Afnan. Now, the sort of scent profile, a lot of people describe this as a minty mojito. Now, for me, I don't necessarily pick up that much mint in it. It's more of like an apricot, tropical, fun fragrance. It feels very airy and classy and not like your traditional cologne. Now, what I like specifically about this inspiration is its performance. It feels a little bit thicker than the original, and you can expect around 6 to 8 hours, which for this scent profile is very impressive. For around 35 to 40 bucks, I believe this is a great choice for the summer, especially for my younger guys. Next up, a fragrance that I really enjoy for the colder weather, and that is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. And for the EDT, you can find that online for around 39 to 40 bucks. This, in my opinion, is a masculine vanilla that's done to perfection. It's got this little bit of spiciness. It reminds me a lot of Altair, but it's got rid of that screechy sweetness. It's a compliment getter, it performs very well, and I think it's just a no-brainer for you guys. Now, there is quite the difference between the EDT and the EDP, but I believe that the EDT is more for the younger guys. Next up, a fragrance that I know you guys absolutely love, and that's Louis Vuitton Imagination, but this is Marwa Arbiat Prestige. Now, you guys might know, I'm not the biggest fan of Imagination. I'm not talking about the scent profile. It's purely based around the price. It's just difficult for me to come to terms with smelling like this soapy tea for $350. And I know for a lot of you guys, especially the younger ones, Imagination is a dream fragrance. I mean, there's a lot of hype that's been brought to the fragrance, and it does smell good, but please, don't make your mom go and spend $350. Now, there's so many phenomenal inspirations to that fragrance, but there's 2 in particular that I would recommend, this being one of them. Marwa is the dry down of Imagination. The opening is not as bright. And the fact that this is readily available for around $42, if you guys are a fan of Imagination, you'd want to check this one out. Now, this next fragrance gets a lot of heat for me in the international community, but I cannot explain why it's so cheap in the US. And that is Azzaro Chrome EDT. For quite a while, you could buy yourself 100 mLs for $15. That is unbelievable. Now, it's possible with the hype that has been created around this in the last couple of months that has hiked the price to around $32. That being said, I still believe it's worth it. It's a clean, sharp, masculine compliment getter. To me, it's reminiscent of Louis Vuitton Meteor. It's this sharp citrus, jasmine, rosemary. And it dries to be musky, but the compliments that this has gotten for me is crazy. I mean, you guys can see how much I've used. Next up, a fragrance that has influenced the Middle Eastern scene like crazy. And that is Club de Nuit Intense Man by Armaf, and this one is the extrait. This is Creta Ventus. But what makes it so popular is that people credit this to be Creta Ventus, but even stronger. It's this pineapple, smoky, mossy, earthy compliment getter. And as a fan of Aventus, I have a lot of Aventus inspirations. I mean, it really does make sense why this fragrance is so popular. The performance, the accuracy to the original, and then the price. I think if you guys are looking for something that you can use and abuse for almost any occasion, for 45 bucks, this is the one. Next up, we have the Dior Sauvage of 20 years ago. I'm not giving away my age, but that's approximately, I was in my early 20s. But if you were one of the cool guys, you would be wearing this, and it is Issey Miyake L'Eau de Issey par Homme. For the price, this is a niche killer. It's got this gorgeous yuzu, citrus, sharp brightness to it that remains masculine. It's honestly phenomenal. It smells so high quality, and this has stood the test of time because it hasn't been killed with so many reformulations like they've done with older fragrances. This is the 200 ml, but you can find the 100 ml often even at places like Burlington's for around 20 bucks. Next up, something for my guys that want to stand out, that want all the attention, and that is Riffs Momento. And this is an inspiration of one of my favorite fragrances, and that is Montal Arabian's Tonka. This is a cold weather winter beast. It's vanilla tonka and it performs and projects like crazy. And apparently in the UK, this is the go-to party scent. Like you walk into a club and all you can smell is Arabian tonka, which personally I wouldn't complain about. Now, every Middle Eastern brand has its icon. I mean, the Toughest got its Khamra, French Avenue's got its Liquid Brun, but Riffs has its Memento. That was so smooth. I'm fucking choking myself out here. And last, but definitely not least, you guys may not have seen this one coming, but this used to get me so many compliments when I was in my early 20s, and that is Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. Now, very unfortunately, it has been reformulated. But fortunately, this video is about fragrances worth your money. There has been some changes to the formula, but this remains to be a masculine, high-end, luxurious fragrance. It smells sharp, it smells clean, it smells like you're the man. It's such an easy fragrance to wear. I mean, if you're in your mid to late 20s, early 30s even, and you're looking for something for the office or even daily wear, I got you. Now, I have a ton of fragrances, and there's so many more in this price range that I feel are worth the money. But you can see I've tried to cover different categories and occasions, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week.